Welcome to the anniversary review from the Western Reviews podcast. I'm your host, the Western Wonder, and today I have my first anniversary movie review of 2021 for you listeners out there. Today, the movie being showcased is one for the ages, as it turns the big 2-0 this year. Before I start this review, I want to take a moment to shout out my social media pages, pretty much where you can find updates on releases and more. On Instagram, you can follow me on @WesternReviewsOfficial, or on my Twitter, which is @reviews_Western. Also, be sure to check out my other reviews I've done recently this year, from Jackie's Back to both Coming to America movies, plus other selections you may be interested in. Go visit linktr.ee or Linktree/Western Reviews for the list of pod platforms you can find me on. Now, without further ado, let's take a listen to the trailer for the movie for today, Training Day, and I'll be back with the review.
In the next 24 hours, you will learn about the streets, about the choices that will force a dedicated cop over the edge, all in the name of good. In the next 24 hours, the only thing more dangerous than the line being crossed.
Today's a training day, Officer Hoyt. It's your chance to give you a little taste of reality. You think you can handle it?
Is the cop who has crossed it.
I will do anything you want me to do.
Will you? Let's see. If I was a dealer, you'd be dead by now. They build jails because of me. Judges have handed out over 15,000 man-years of incarceration time based on my investigations. You got today, and today only, to show me who and what you're made of. You hear me? That's it. That's what I'm talking about. First day on the job, you hit a $3 million seizure.
Police officer, get away from the girl!
No. We're not racking up arrests today.
You let him go.
What more you want?
I want justice, right?
Is that not justice?
That's street justice.
What's wrong with street justice?
Oh, what? Just let the animals wipe themselves out.
God willing.
You can't be like this.
Open your eyes. Can't you see?
So here's the plot breakdown from the Western perspective. The movie revolves around these two LAPD narc cops, Alonzo, played by Denzel Washington, and Jake, played by Ethan Hawke. Rookie cop Jake is set to be trained by veteran cop Alonzo for 24 hours, and boy is he in for the ride of a lifetime, and so are we. From dealing with criminals, smuggling drugs, and unsavory lifestyles to a major shift in training tone by the second half of the film onwards, the audience is pretty much Jake for most of the movie, sitting there, shook, slightly panicking, not knowing what's gonna come out next from that panther's mouth. Then boom! It's spontaneous, just like that. I can best describe Training Day, the movie, as nothing but chaos. Chaos here, chaos there, chaos everywhere. The story flows effortlessly as you ponder what happens next. Well, if it's your first time watching or you haven't seen the movie in years. It's a mad, mad world out there in these gritty streets, and I believe that this movie set that tone straight. The performances in this movie are stellar. Of course, starting off with Denzel
My nigga.
Washington as Alonzo. His performance is the definition of Oscar-winning role of a lifetime. Washington plays the role of this conniving, egotistical, corrupt, charming, and streetwise a-hole to a T. It's also a looking glass to how real-life police departments operated back then and how they operate now. See the similarities? To any naysayers who say that he didn't deserve his accolades, I say to you, come on, what were you expecting? It's Denzel. While I don't want to spoil too much of the movie for those who haven't seen it yet, how could I not play Alonzo's speech closer to the end of the movie right when his training pieces turn against him in his corruption?
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
See, he's crazy yet cool with his dialect, or as that one barber in Coming to America would put it.
Good and terrible.
Then we have Ethan Hawke as Jake. Even though Washington's performance has overshadowed Hawke's over the years, he held his own as the rookie cop who only wanted to do the right thing. For the people. You can see the change of his character in the movie, going from the little innocent butterfly to the ragged veteran cop who's seen more than any up-and-coming rookie will ever see in a week. Hawke and Washington play off each other's characters nicely, like a fitted glove, so to speak, and it was interesting to see the dialogue of the movie switch up to where the characters use it against each other at various points. You can also spot a lot of musicians in the rap and R&B world with brief roles in this movie, from Snoop Dogg to Dr. Dre to Macy Gray, artists that were big at the time and have built a legacy and a major fan base to this day. Even in their brief roles, they still add a nice piece to the puzzle of the film. Even non-musicians here, from Scott Glenn's portrayal of Alonzo's mysterious compadre Roger, to the Latino gang that Jake has a particularly unsettling encounter with in the movie thanks to you-know-who, have a place in this film and provide some humorous and serious dialogue to lower the tense atmosphere a bit, before things pick back up again. So, for my overall rating for this movie, a fantastic, or would I say a yeehaw-tastic, but this is a serious flick after all, aka a 10 out of 10 in numbers for me. While it's not for the faint of heart, it's a gritty movie driven by strong, consistent, and sometimes relatable dialogue, like this one Alonzo utters during his first meeting with Jake at the beginning of the movie.
You don't know any stories? No. All right, I'll tell you a story. This is a newspaper, right? It's 90% bullshit, but it's entertaining.
Pretty much the internet nowadays. All in all, this film is something that will leave you hanging on the edge of your seat. It's a must-watch recommendation from me, The Western Wonder. Speaking of, it's on Netflix for a limited time, so do go check it out if you haven't seen it, or you need a refresher after all these years. Also, if it's not on Netflix in whatever country you may live in, perhaps there may be some other way for you to watch it. Good luck. I'm The Western Wonder, and I hope you found this review insightful on movies you may be interested in watching these days, since we're still in a mini panoramic. Stay tuned for my next review for the 90s film Sergeant Bilko, starring Steve Martin. If you enjoyed this review, once again, please be sure to follow me on all of my socials, at Western Reviews Official on Instagram, and at Reviews_Western on Twitter. With all that being said, I hope everyone stays safe out there and you get to check out my other reviews, both past and present. Western Wonder, out.